Hi guys, today we are going to do one of my favorite activities, shopping. But before we can do that, we need to go over our coins, how much each coin is worth, and why it's important to know this information. So let's get started with how much these coins are worth.
A penny. A penny is worth 1 cent. It has Abraham Lincoln on the front, and then if you turn this over, it has the Lincoln Memorial on the back. This is the nickel. The nickel is worth 5 cents. It has Thomas Jefferson on the front, and then on the back, there is the Jefferson Memorial. This is the dime. It's smaller than all the other coins, but it's worth 10 cents. On the front or the head side, we have Franklin Delano Roosevelt. And then on the tail side, this is what you have. So out of the most commonly used coins, the penny, the nickel, the dime, and the quarter, this is the largest. The quarter is the largest. It has George Washington on the head side, and then if you flip it over on the tail side, we have the bald eagle. Here are all the coins next to each other so you can kind of see how they look compared to one another. So penny is worth 1 cent. It's worth the least out of all of these. The quarter is worth 25 cents. It's worth the most out of all of these, and it's also the biggest. The nickel is worth 5 cents, and then the dime is worth 10 cents, and it's the smallest.
Today we are going to practice counting coins, and this is important because whenever you want to buy something, you need to know how much money or how many coins you need to buy it. So that is why we're going to keep practicing how to count our money so that one day, if you ever want to buy something, you'll know exactly how much change or how much money to give to the cashier to get what you want.
Welcome to the general store. Here we have different items on sale. So the first item we have is Mr. Sketch markers that are scented. The next item we have is a bracelet. Then we have slime, 3 little canisters of it, a lovey, a cell phone, and a Dave & Buster's ball. So they're all up for sale, and the Mr. Sketch markers are 30 cents, the bracelet is 8 cents, the slime is 12 cents, the lovey is 50 cents, the phone is 75 cents, and the Dave & Buster's ball is 45 cents. What will you buy?
Okay, if you want the Mr. Sketch markers, they are 30 cents. So think of all the different ways that you can make 30 cents with your coins.
The first way that you can make 30 cents is by using 30 pennies. So these are all pennies. These pennies actually have a 1 cent on the back, and it looks a little bit different, but it's still a penny. See? So you can use 30 pennies. This takes a lot more time, and there's some other easier ways to make 30. Can you think of any? Another way to make 30 cents is using 3 dimes. So remember, a dime is each 10 cents. So we can count by tens, 10, 20, 30. And we use less coins this way. Another way that you can make 30 cents is by using a quarter, which is 25 cents, and then a nickel, which is 5 cents. So we count by 25, so 25, and then a nickel is 5, so then we start counting by 5s. 25, 30. So this, we use only 2 coins, but it still equals our 30 cents. So there's 3 different ways that you can make 30 cents. There's other ways too, but these are the easiest.
We have another item for sale in our general store. This is just a red plastic bracelet. You can wear it anytime. You just slide it right over your hand. And this is on sale in our general store for 8 cents. So if you would like to buy it, let's look at how we can with our coins.
Okay, the first way we can make 8 cents is using our pennies. So we can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pennies. Are there any other ways? If you said yes, there are other ways to make 8 cents, then you are correct. We can still use pennies, but we're also going to use a nickel. Remember, our nickel is worth how much? Good, it's worth 5 cents. So we count by 5, so 5. And then our pennies are worth 1. So then we start counting by 1. So we start at 5 and then count on using ones. 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Now we can buy this red bracelet.
One of my favorite items in our general store is our slime. So this slime comes in 3 colors, red, blue, and pink, and it has eyeballs, which are so fun. So if you want to buy some slime, let's look and see how many coins we need.
Okay, so the first way we can make 12 cents is by using pennies. So we can count to 12 because each penny is 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So here we have 12 pennies, which makes 12 cents. So we can buy our slime. We can also use some other coins besides pennies. We can use a dime. How much is a dime worth? A dime is 10. So we have 10, but we need 12. So what else do we need? We need 2 pennies. 11, 12. Here we can buy our slime. So now we use pennies, dimes to make 12, but we can also use nickels. Remember, a nickel is worth 5. So here we have 5. We need another 5 to make 12. 5, 10, and now what do we need? We can't use another nickel because that would make 15, and that would be too much for only 12 cents. So we need pennies. Good job. 5, 10, and then remember we're counting on with ones now because our pennies are only worth 1. 5, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. We are able to buy our slime.
This item in our general store is one of the crab favorites. It is so nice and soft. It has blue little ears, a long little trunk, and really pretty sparkly glittery eyes. So if you would like to buy this, let's see how many coins we need.
So one thing that you could do is you could use pennies, but that would mean you need 50 pennies. That's a lot, but you could still do that. Let's think of using less coins to still make 50.
Can we use nickels to get to 50 cents?
Yes, so here we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. It takes all of those nickels to make 50 cents. You can also use a dime to get to 50 cents. A dime is worth 10. So how many dimes do we need to get to 50? Let's count. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dimes to get to 50 cents. So 50 cents is a big number. So we can use our biggest coin, the quarter, 25 cents, to get to 50. So this is a bit harder, and we're going to count by 25s, which we haven't really learned yet, but we'll do it together. So 25, and next is 50. 25, 50. So 2 quarters make 50 cents.
Here we have the next item in our general store. So this Apple cell phone is worth 75 cents. So if you would like to purchase this, let's see how many coins and what coins we need.
So 75 is a big number. It's bigger than 50. So we can use 75 pennies. We can also use nickels to get to 75 cents. So because nickels are only worth 5 cents, we're going to need a lot of nickels to get to 75. So let's count together by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. Look how many nickels we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 nickels it took us to get to 75 cents. So can you think of other ways to get to 75? You can use dimes. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So we need 75 and we're at 70. If we add another dime, that would be 80. That would be too much. And we want exactly 75. So we could add 5 pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or instead of these 5 pennies, we can use another coin that's exactly 5, a nickel. 75 cents. So some of you may have been thinking, Miss Halbert, you forgot about the quarter. I didn't. I was saving that one for last. So you can also use a quarter to get to 75 cents. So here we're going to count by 25. So 25, 50, and then we need one more quarter. 75, 25, 50, 75. It takes 3 quarters to make 75 cents. Our last item for sale today in our general store is this Dave & Buster's bouncy ball. It's green, it's fun. If you would like to buy this, let's see how many coins we need. If you have been using what we learned with all the other items, you know that you can use 45 pennies to buy this Dave & Buster's ball. But that would be a lot of pennies. We can also use nickels, and we count by 5s with those. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 nickels, 9 nickels to make 45 cents. You also know that we can use dimes. How much are dimes worth? Right, 10. So we're counting by 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40. Oh no, if we add another dime, we would be at 50, and that is too much. So we're not going to add another dime. We need 5 cents. How can we add 5 cents? Good, you remembered. We can add 5 pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or instead of adding the 5 pennies, we can add a coin that equals 5, and that is the nickel. So we can have 4 dimes and 1 nickel. Okay, and some of you are thinking we can use a quarter. We can. So remember, quarters are 25. If we try and use another quarter, that would be 50, 25, 50, and that's too much because we just need 45. So we can't use another quarter, but we can use dimes. Dimes are 10, and they'll get us to 45 the quickest. So we have 25, and then we count by 10s. 25, 35. We can use another dime. 45. So a quarter and 2 dimes. Thank you guys so much for coming along and shopping with me today. I hope you learned some new ways to count coins and make different amounts with different coins, and that this was helpful for you guys. I hope you have a great day. Bye.